So I just went and picked up some lumber. I got a really good deal. We're gonna be using these on the inside of the cabin. I'll show you here. So I picked up some 2x12s by 18 Douglas fir, and they're like prime boards. Got a really good deal on them. You can see how long they are. Got a couple knots on this one, but this is really good wood. So this is what it's going to be our support beams inside the loft. So we're just going to get it unloaded here. Well, today might be the day we get the fireplace installed, so they're scheduled to be here. And I think we're going to have rain in the forecast, so hopefully that doesn't damper anything, but hopefully the rain just passes us over. We do need the rain, but I'd like to get the fireplace installed. So they're coming out to do that, and in the meantime, I need to get some boards cut around the curve here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have these 1x4s laid out, and you can see I already have some of them cut with the relief so I can bend it around the curve, or the curve here. And what I need to do is, and I didn't do this when I first built it, really didn't know until someone pointed it out to me, but have nothing to screw in for like tongue and groove or drywall or anything right here. So I'm going to attach it down here at the bottom, bending up around the curve. It's going to stick out about probably that far. That way I can have a backing to put in for my drywall or whatever I need to go this way. I have this one for whatever board I screw in this way, but I'm going to build that around the curve up there. So I need to get all these boards cut while they get the chimney installed. I really think Brenda did a great job on tiling and putting the sealer on here. And we put some backing boards just to move it away from the wall. Along the edge there, we put those in just to give us some room, and if you needed to measure again the distance from the corner of the fireplace, you could actually get a true distance of where we're going to do it. But he does have his marks up here. That's where it's supposed to be exiting, so hopefully everything works out and he can go right through there, 90 degree out, 90 degree up. I'm going to try to film them while they're doing it. I don't want to have a camera like in their face, but I think I'll put on a time lapse behind them. I don't know if I can get a camera outside, but at least on the inside you guys can see them working, and I kind of want to watch it myself, so we'll get that set up when they get here. So the idea is every foot I was going to put in three marks so that it could bend easier. So that's what I was doing here.
Are you inside? I am inside. Good. That's right. I think that's it. Come out there.
Check this. Check the level line.
I get you. Maybe flip it around so the not because of that one in the middle. Yep. There you go. Pretty good.
Has like the slightest little.
Downhill or is it uphill? Because uphill's good.
There. No, it's not.
That's perfect. Perfect.
So here's a look of the chimney. It looks like from this angle. The guys are still inside working on it, but looks pretty good. So how do you like the chimney so far?
Oh, I thought it looked awesome. The guys, I was talking to them and they said they've never done anything like this. And I think it looks great now that we have it, coated with black.
Ooh, that looks nice. Looks like a beefy stove.
Wow.
What do you think?
I like it.
We just picked up our insulation. We got 2 pallet loads. We got it broken down. Hopefully it's secured enough, but we'll check it when we get back out on the road. I think it's holding up pretty good back there.
All right, the guys are getting the last one, and I'm going to grab it here. So here we go. All right, so now we've got all of them inside. There they all are. And it's been raining out here ever since we got home. They are there.
All right, almost done on this side. I have this little piece to put in behind the fireplace here. So I need to measure from up there down to here. Actually, I think we're gonna stop right about there because that's the 8-foot mark. Because I think our wall is gonna go from the fireplace all the way up. Like the stone that we have against the wall is gonna go right about there. So I think that's where I need to stop. So I'm putting in this backing board, and I'll show you here what I'm doing. So I put in some screws along here, so when the sheetrock or whatever we use, it can come and hit this, and we can screw into here, but then also when the board that comes across and goes like this, we have a place to screw into right here. So that's what I'm doing all along here, which I probably should have done when I first built it, but I didn't know any better, so we're just doing it right now. Another thing that I'm using that really helps out is this flexible shaft bit extension, so I can bend it and get in those hard to reach places, which has actually helped out on this part a lot. Well, after a rainy day yesterday, we're gonna go inside and get to work on installing some bracing in the cabin and maybe put up some insulation. Here's all the insulation that we got yesterday. Actually 2 pallet loads. So hopefully that covers the end caps over here and on the back wall. R23. We got rock wool. That way it'll be a little bit easier for us to put up, and it's not that pink itchy stuff. Well, we got the fireplace installed, and I wanted to come in here and give you guys a look at it. Brenda put some decoration on it, but I think they did an excellent job installing this. We haven't fired it up yet, but we're going to do that shortly just to bake off the primer they put on it. He told us about half an hour with a really good hot heat, so we're going to get that probably in a couple days.